What if I told you that one of Hollywood's biggest action stars is possibly running from something he's terrified of? Not the plane, not the explosion, himself. Tom Cruise has been performing for 40 years. The stunts, the smile, the marriages, the cult, the church. And most of us just watched the movies and moved on. I just finished my psychology degree, and I cannot let this man exist without an analysis. So buckle up, because what's underneath the perfect jaw and the $600 million net worth is one of the most psychologically fascinating case studies Hollywood has ever produced. Here's what most people don't know. Tom Cruise grew up poor, dyslexic, and invisible. His father was described by Cruise himself as a bully and a coward. They moved 15 times before Tom was 14. New town, new school, new kid who can't read properly and gets beaten up. Every single time. In psychology, we call this kind of early environment a breeding ground for hypervigilance. You learn to read the room before you walk into it. You learn to perform, to adapt, to become whoever you need to be so nobody hurts you. Because Tom Cruise has played essentially the same character in every movie for 4 decades, a man who is deeply, existentially alone, but too competent to admit it. Ethan Hunt, Jerry Maguire, Maverick, even his villain in Collateral, all lone wolves, all performing control over chaos, all hiding something. That's not acting range. That's autobiography. Now Scientology. I know, we're going there, but not for the drama, for the psychology. Tom joined Scientology in the early 80s, right when his career was exploding and his personal life was falling apart. Scientology didn't just give him a belief system, it gave him a framework, a hierarchy, a place where if you follow the rules and work hard enough, you are safe. Tom Cruise is now 61 years old and still doing things that would make most 25-year-olds cry. He learned to fly fighter jets. He free-climbed the Burj Khalifa. He held his breath underwater for 6 minutes. 6 minutes. This is not normal ambition. This is someone who has built an entire identity around being physically unbreakable. Because if your body never fails you, if you can always outrun, outclimb, outperform, then the thing inside you that feels small and scared and unworthy, it stays quiet. The stunts aren't bravery. They're a very expensive, very cinematic form of self-regulation. 3 marriages, Mimi Rogers, Nicole Kidman, Katie Holmes, all ended. All involved a very specific dynamic. Tom Cruise is the sun, and everyone else orbits him. Nicole Kidman once said that when she divorced Tom, she could finally wear heels again. She's taller than him. She spent years hiding it. What we're looking at behaviorally is a pattern associated with a fragile self-concept. The need to be the tallest person in the room, literally and figuratively. The need for total loyalty. The discomfort with being outshone. And every time a marriage ended, what did Tom Cruise do? He ran faster. He jumped higher. He made Mission Impossible 7. Man does not process emotions. He converts them directly into horsepower. Tom Cruise, by every external measure, has won. He is one of the most successful actors in history. He is genuinely beloved by crew members on set. Multiple people have said he remembers everyone's names, sends gifts, shows up prepared. He is not a monster. But watch any interview with him carefully. Watch his eyes when someone asks something he didn't expect. Watch how fast the smile appears, not after the question lands, but almost before it's finished. That smile is armor. It was built a long time ago in a house where you had to be likable to be safe. Tom Cruise is a man who has spent 60 years running toward the next thing, the next role, the next stunt, the next marriage. Because stopping means feeling whatever is underneath all of that. The dyslexic kid who wasn't enough. The son of a man who hurt him. The boy who moved 15 times and never felt at home anywhere. That kid is still in there, doing pull-ups, memorizing everyone's names, hanging off another plane, and we keep buying the ticket, because whatever he's running from, it makes for one hell of a movie. If you found this interesting, subscribe, because we are just getting started. Next week, we are doing Kanye West, and I promise you it will be a lot. See you then.